Hi everybody, welcome to the Pagan Perspective. My name is Tatiana, this is Subs Week, and this week we're talking about tea. Right, so the question this week comes from our very own JD, who is our sub on Tuesday, I guess, yes, on Tuesday, and JD wanted us to talk about tea. I love tea, so it will be a pleasure talking about it. I kind of have a list of things that I'd like to share with you and a bit of show and tell later in the video. And I'd like to begin with my very first experience with tea and Magick, which was actually quite spontaneous, as I will tell you. When I was younger, I used to have these terrible episodes of migraine. Any of you who have this problem as well know how excruciating it can be and how it can stop you from going about your day and doing the things that you need to do and that you'd like to do. So I used to have some terrible episodes, something like 10 years ago, and during those severe episodes, I didn't get any relief from normal pain medication and even more specific medication that the doctor prescribed me. Well, not the doctor, but my doctor, physician. And on a specific occasion, I was having lots of nausea and eye sensitivity and hearing sensitivity. I was feeling really poorly and the pain was really intense. I couldn't do anything, and I really needed to do something for myself because the pain medication wasn't working. So I thought I'd go and make myself some tea because I love tea and I needed some comfort. So while the little chamomile bag was sitting in my cup like this, I instinctively put both my hands over the cup, over the water, and I furiously concentrated and I focused on the relief that I needed at that moment, and I instinctively asked the universe, please make me a channel through which healing energy can flow and then flow into my tea, because I am feeling so bad right now. I stay there with my hands, focusing all my intent in what I needed. It was a pretty intense experience. I felt my whole body tense up and I almost could feel energy running through my body and into that tea. And I kid you not, after drinking the tea, like just as I began drinking the tea, the pain began to fade away and then it went away completely and I was back to my old self. That left me quite impressed because even though I had been studying Magick, at that time I didn't dare dabbling into practice. I didn't do anything. I was like studying and preparing myself for one day when I feel ready, I will, I don't know, unleash the powers. And yeah, that left me quite impressed. And I began experimenting in brewing tea and other brews, like, for example, English fails me right now, but making a brew that you will put in your bath water or pour it above your shoulders for different ailments and different needs. And I also began studying herbs, Brazilian herbs and also herbs from other countries, in order to try and have a synergy between their natural phytotherapeutic properties and magical properties, as well as the intent I was putting into the brew, tea or something for your bath. And Today I have quite a large collection of herbs. I guess you can call it a collection, especially herbs for tea, and because I love tea. Let's have a bit of a show and tell, shall we? I have brought these from the kitchen. I like to keep my herbs in the freezer, and this might come as a surprise for you because maybe you live in cooler weather. But here in Brazil, the weather is extremely hot and moist. I think you can call it moist. So if you don't keep your herbs in the freezer over a long time, they might get moldy, and you don't want moldy tea. So yeah, I put them in jam jars like this. This is lavender, which is wonderful if you want to do shamanic journey work. I always drink lavender tea before shamanic journey work. This one is a mix I made for digestion. I have this one which is orange and honey, bought in France at Café et Thé Frédéric. It's called Miel Orange. At the same place you can get several different teas. A favorite one of mine is Montagne Bleue. I'll try to show you inside because it is so beautiful. It's not only tasty, but it's beautiful. Let's see. Can you see the blue flowers? It's gorgeous. Ah! So, Café et Thé Frédéric is a good place in Grenoble, in the south of France. These here are from Chile, a very cute shop. Two delicious mixes. This one I made is digestive as well, because sometimes I have digestion problems. Another couple from Café et Thé Frédéric. And these two, my mom just brought them from the south of France. Of course, you don't have to go that far to get loose herbs. I love loose herbs, I love mixes, but you can find them at your local herb store. In Brazil, you can get them at Mundo Verde. You don't get the mixes, but you get the separate herbs, and then you make your own mixes according to your need. These two here are from a shop I've never been to, Autant de Fées. It's a cute herb shop. Yeah, so you can make your own mixes according to your need. What else? I think it's also important to say that some herbs are not meant for consumption. For example, here in Brazil we have arruda, and arruda is used for cleansing your energies, purification, and energizing in a general manner. And it is not supposed to go in your tea because it is abortive. This is the type of herb that you use in your bath water. So please make sure to study your herbs before using them for tea. Yeah, that's important. Okay, so I'm beginning to ramble. I think I'll finish off here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Thank you so much. See you soon.